Ready to go for the bottom of the fifth on this sunny afternoon in Columbus. Tyler Danberg, Zachary Rodier, and our entire Big Ten Plus crew with you for this second game of a three-game set between the Cornhuskers of Nebraska and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Through 4.5, it's been a good one so far. Nebraska got a 3-run fourth and a 3-run second to counter Ohio State's 2-run second and 1-run third.
For Ohio State right now with Totis and Ernst coming up next. We talked about it at the top of the fifth there, Tyler. Be huge for Totis to get on so Ernst could try and push him up and hopefully get at least one run here in this inning as we're starting to get closer to the end of this one.
Brent Totis, who in his senior year, as he flings this one down the right field line, and that will get out of play. He has made a name for himself in the power department. He's one of the active leaders in home runs, along with Zach DeZenzo, and his slugging numbers are up this year. Has totaled a lot of bases, but he's also been a lot better in terms of making contact. He's got 6 hits over his last 5 games.
And he hits 455 on the leadoff, Tyler, which he's doing right now. And the player right before him, and Drew Reckart, had a great play right before.
And he's going to boost that average with a liner all the way to the wall in left center. Lead-off double for Brent Totis.
If you're the Buckeyes, that is exactly what you wanted, as here comes Marcus Stearns, ready to hopefully get Totis home if you're the Buckeyes. And I was talking about Drew Reckart coming in at that shortstop position for McAllister yesterday. He had a great play at the top of the fifth and much better, and ultimately probably going to impress Greg Beals today.
Going back to Brent Totis out of the leadoff spot, you've mentioned a lot of guys, Zach, that have hit really well out of the leadoff spot, and they're usually outside of that normal leadoff spot. There's a pivot throw to second, and Totis is back in safely. What might prompt why a hitter does so well, regardless where they are in the batting order, in hitting to lead off an inning?
I think when you're a leadoff hitter, there's just not that much pressure. There's no outs. There's no one on base you have to worry about. It's just you and the pitcher and your play. And I think as a player, the world is just lifted off your shoulders.
Towering fly ball to center. Sartori calls off everybody, and there's one away in the home half of the fifth, and Totis will stay put. That'll bring up Zach DeZenzo.
And unfortunately for the Buckeyes, on that hit for Ernst, not far enough where Totis could get that tag up and ultimately go to third base. And right now, DeZenzo, we've continued to talk about his leading 7 home runs, and the Buckeyes could use one here. As the fireworks went yesterday when Nebraska won that game, looked like it was by accident, and the person who deals with the TNT and fireworks here wants to use that.
And DeZenzo yanks it into left, a base hit. Around third, Totis, he will score. DeZenzo hustling for 2, and he's in there safely with an RBI double.
So no fireworks for DeZenzo there, but gets them closer to the win fireworks, as right now making it 6-4, as DeZenzo gets that beautiful line drive, slipping right off Colton Bauer's glove, going into that left field. And that is what DeZenzo usually does with 21 RBIs, now with his 22nd. And coming up next is going to be Tyler Petterini. Petterini entering this game, 283 batting, but with runners in scoring position, with DeZenzo is right now hitting 286.
And Petterini has already driven in a run today. That was a single back in the third. Everybody going to come out and talk for Nebraska. And it looks like Cody Frank's day is done. His final stat line, 4 1/3 innings, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 6 hits, while walking 1 and striking out 1. Entering the game for Nebraska will be the senior lefty, Tyler Martin, as he comes out of the bullpen gate and will come on with the runner on second. Nebraska leading 6-4, bottom of the fifth, with one down when we come back on Big Ten Plus.